All right. Let's get this started. I don't think I'm going 6 hours this time, but okay. I think I need to talk to him. Going Riley, there's quite a troublemaker in Gebler. Yeah, so who the heck is he? Karan Ramses of the Holy Solaris Empire's Special Foreign Affairs Agency. In other words, he's the commander-in-chief of Gebler. Oh, Jesus. It seems that Gebler isn't just after the excavation sites around the Ave after all. You mean they're not after the Jasper? The Jasper? If that's their only goal, they wouldn't need to send an important man like him. Young Master, this could become unexpectedly complicated. Dog hasn't come back yet, has he? I mean Doc. No need to worry about him. He'll join us soon. So I do. Oh, okay. Uh... One moment. Okay, we're good. I guess I'll just look around. Hey Ray! Welcome! I guess he has nothing new to say. Maybe I'll go to the hangar? Yeah, no worries. Hope that goes well. It's like one of the phones. Okay. Alright, let's look around. Nothing that way. I go back and talk to Marguerite? No, actually, I think this is, yeah, this is bunkers. The bunk beds. There she is. Thanks, Faye. Oh, nothing new here. Okay, fuck. I just go to bed? Oh, right. I go to bed by going to the, bunks. Sure. Okay. Running out of ideas here. With the secret road leads, keep on the lookout for a lone tree in the desert. This sign of where the road lies. Oh, okay. Lone tree in the desert. Let's see. Well, no trees so far. I mean, it's not talking about the cave, right? I mean, it definitely said a tree. Is that it? Oh, okay. Now I see why you came down to the surface. Alright, I understand you. Karan Ramses taking over the post of Ave is pretty annoying. The home country might have had some special reasons. Yeah, obviously. But perhaps there is still a chance of success. You and I, who used to be called Elements, at the Command's training school, Dugand, are both here. Hope you're right. By the way, she is still... According to Faye, there was a female aide on Car's side, and he said that she had indigo blue eyes and hair, so it must be her. All the old Element members are now in the surface world now. I guess so. Yuga, to be honest with you, she scares me. She supports Car and is kind to anyone. I know that very well, but sometimes I felt a strange fear in her that bothers me more than Car being in this land. It can't be true, not in her. Yeah, I don't want to believe it either. But don't you remember I could always sense these things quite accurately? Right. By the way, have you told the young one yet? No, not yet. I don't want him to worry until we know exactly what Solaris' objectives really are. But I have to tell him eventually, though. Anyway, Yuka, have you gotten any information? Not really. I left there before going into the center section. Oh, it's you, Bart. Don't scare me. Sorry, Dari? What? It sounds like Sig and your doctor friend know each other pretty darn well. Sig, damn, I thought I knew everything about that guy. When did Doc get back? I'll complete the remaining checks on board. I'll leave the rest up to you, Mason. As you wish. I will have the honor of accompanying the others. Bartholomew will have you... Jeez, why can't I talk? Healthy as ever, I hope. Yeah, how's the town? Since we got word several days ago that there might be an army advancing from the royal capital, the sect's representatives have been in discussion. What have they come up with? For now, they just plan to improve the local defenses. Also, anti-Shikan people have been gathering here, probably because they heard about what's going on. That's reassuring. Yes. However, the residents are starting to feel uneasy. People are starting to take refuge up north in the mountains. Can't blame them. By the way, how's Marguerite? Better than we thought, but I know she was in a lot of grief. Marguerite, I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks. All the townspeople are overjoyed by the Great Mother's return. Eat. Wow, it's been such a long time since I left here. There she goes. Well, first of all, we should accompany Marguerite up to meet the sisters. Huh? What is it, old Maison? Goodness gracious me. To think that little Miss Marguerite was finally able to return here. It's so awfully moving. Hey, pull yourself together, old man. Forgive me, how terribly embarrassing. I cannot help it. I shall go back and give some instructions to the men left on the ship. Please, young master, go ahead and escort Miss Marguerite up to see the sisters. Excuse me now. I'm surprised I could go this far. Oh, Bert, I'm glad you're well. The people at the hidden port contacted us just before you came into town. Already contacted the monastery. Please take Margie up there as soon as possible. She'll be so happy, not to mention the sisters. Let's hurry and see the sisters. Margie. I'm back, everyone. Oh, Margie. We're so glad you're safe. Yes, it is all thanks to Bart and his men. We just received word. We were singing a hymn of praise and joy. We're so happy. Oh, what a relief. Welcome back, Margie. We had faith that you and your cousin Bart would one day return safely. We and your other friends have been waiting for you. Sister Agnes. Unfortunately, your mother and the Blessed Royal Mother. I know, Sister Agnes. I heard about it at the royal capital. But at least I have made it back. Never go anywhere or leave you from now on. I won't make you all worry anymore, ever again. Bless you, my dear. Sister Agnes, just isn't like you at all. Here I am back safe and sound. Can't you rebuke me just a little for old time's sake? I'm sorry. I'm just so happy that I cannot help but. There's no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Well, everyone, celebrate the return of our dear sister Margie, and to express our joy to heaven, let us finish singing our hymn. Thank you and bless you all. Oh, yes, sister. May I go upstairs? It's been oh so long, so I want to have a look around up there, too. Oh, but of course. Don't even think of holding back from it. Except for one thing. Never stay away so long like that again. I knew you'd say that. Now that's the Agnes I know. Margie, I'm so glad. It's been a while since the last time I was here. Something wrong, Margie? Nothing. It's just... I guess got a little emotional. Anyhow, take it easy for a while. Put up with enough, okay? If you're trying to make me cry, you'll fail. Oh yes. I'll show Faye and Satan around the cathedral. Follow me. What a strong girl she is. It's obvious that she really wants to break down and cry. Yeah, you're right. That's just the way she's always been. For all her talk, she understands her position well. Maybe there are a few things I could learn from her, too. We go up to the gallery on the second floor from here. How magnificent. They ever got scolded for pranks as kids, Bart. Uh, as kids, Bart and I used to hide here. Hey, stop telling me those stories. Embarrassing. But to me, Bart hasn't changed much since then. What? You mean that you think I'm still a kid? I like the view from here the best. Yes, this is breathtaking. Light from outside shining through the stained glass of the cathedral's front. What a brilliant piece of artistry this is. Did you notice that the two great angels only have one wing each? According to a legend handed down in the song, God could have created humans perfectly. But then, humans would not have helped each other. That is what these great single-winged angels symbolize. In order to fly, they are dependent on one. Ah, so that is the reason for it. I see. On further inspection, the left angel looks somewhat masculine, while the right one looks somewhat feminine. Now that is an unusual feature, isn't it? Usually these depictions are not gender specific. These angels are clearly distinguishable as having opposite genders. The space between them is the path from where God advents. Could it be the path leading to God? Well, I do not know. It could be either, or even both. Now I see. This all coincides with the teachings of Nassan. Dr. Sasan Yuzuki, you are an amusing fellow. Oh, excuse me. It is a habit of mine. The doc knows a lot about a lot of things. Sometimes I can't even understand what he's talking about. Ha! Forcing them to fly together. Be less bothersome if they could fly on their own, don't you think, Faye? Bart, you missed the deeper meaning and beauty of it. Someday I wish I could be of help to someone like that. Oh, we haven't visited the room of Sophia yet, have we? You're really supposed to go through some procedures before you can see it. This time, I think it'll be alright if I make a special exception. Sophia? Yes, Sophia. She is revered as the founding mother of the Nisan nation, and the founder of the Nisan religion who set forth its teachings. There's a special room upstairs that has a portrait of Mother Sophia in it. I'd definitely like to view that. Faye, let us go have a look at it. Oops, got a notice on my computer. Oh, it's EA. Got it. Alright, we're good. It didn't like I was playing The Sims on 2 different computers. It's been one of those days, you know? Farther on in. What is my mic picking up? Weird. Oh, okay, I can just walk through the door. Alright. Oh, that's the necklace. Oh my, what an exquisite portrait. The beautiful young lady portrayed is quite beyond comparison to you. This looks rather familiar. What do you think, Faye? Yes, I was just thinking the same thing. The hair is a different color, but the atmosphere or personality about her is exactly the same. What? Hair color? What do you mean? What I mean? Look, the girl I met in the forest. It's Ellie, I mean. There's something about her that's just like Ellie. You don't think so? Yes, now that you mention it, she does resemble Ellie. But it's not what I was talking about. I meant that the brush techniques and overall style used in this picture is similar to yours. Really? That is a lot like Ellie. Does it? First of all, I'm nowhere near as good as an artist. No, it is very similar to your style. But somehow I can sense an atmosphere of sadness in it. She is smiling, but in a way gives the impression that she is anxious. Perhaps the picture is reflecting her inner self? Or perhaps it is the inner feelings of the artist being conveyed. Ah. If you look closely, you will notice that the painting is not completely finished. The artist put his brushes down when it was near completion. Why is that? I don't know, but my grandmother might have known about it. Oh, what if we ask Agnes? She might know something. I don't know if Agnes will like that question. Alright then, I'll be with Sister Agnes. Well, shall we head back to the town for now? Yes, alright. But this painting has caught my curiosity. Do you mind if I speak to Sister Agnes before we head back to town? Yeah, okay. We'll stop by her room on the way out. Lacan? Is something wrong, Faye? You look like you're daydreaming. Huh? No, it's nothing. Don't tell me it's... I won't say it. I don't want to spoil anything from Xenoblade 3. But, bonk. Where is your room upstairs? They just walked right past it. Is that it? Yes? Me? Yes. I understand you were shown Sophia's portrait. The lady portrayed in that picture is Nassan's great founding mother. Some say that it was painted at least 500 years ago. 500 years ago? Now that is quite amazing. Personally, I find it intriguing. Do you have any historical material from that period? In our hands, there are no such records left intact. All records and materials considered Sophia have been lost. The portrait is the only thing left. We too do not have much knowledge about her. That is too bad. So there really is nothing left at all. Someone who has helped Marguerite would have loved to have shared them, but unfortunately I'm unable to help here. Oh well, none the matter. Please do not worry about it. I was just inquiring. Again, this 500-year gap. But it does seem somewhat strange. If such a majestic building as this survived history, then it is likely a scroll or two would remain too. According to tradition, Sophia was present about 500 years ago. She sacrificed herself for the people who have and has been summoned to be with God. That's all I can tell you. I see, so everything was lost in the darkness of history. I wonder what kind of person Sophia was. I would have loved to have met her. The one pictured in the picture. Alright, time to get back to town. studio. An art studio? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Paintbrushes. I haven't touched them since I left the village. Hmm? Are you an artist too? Ah, no. Oh, pictures are great. Oh, oh, really? I forgot. Forgot what? Forgot what? Does the heart good to see the innocent play of children? I had no idea why the Great Mother is younger than I am. I'm new here, so I don't know much. I don't know exactly what is going on, but let's just avoid any trouble now, okay? I'm the Royal Army stationed down south. I may work for the current government, but my heart belongs to the sun. I cannot desert it. I hear there are a lot of things people like me who... I hear a lot of... Jeez. I hear there are lots of people like me who are gathering here. The residents here are kindly renting me this room. Now I'm waiting here until something starts happening. Whatever happens, I'll never move from here. Hope he means the town and not that spot. Not entirely sure what this book. Ah, there you go. Young master. Everything okay? People of Nisan were most generous to allow us to rent this house. There will be no need to seek lodgings at the inn for a while. Also, Master Sigurd wishes a word with you regarding your next move, if you may. Alright, so where is Sig? The good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside. Okay, thanks, Maison. Whenever I come here, it always calms my heart. Anyway, young master, I want to work out what our plans are from here on out. Here. Alright, but before we do that, there's something I want to ask you. Me? Yeah. Dig. What's up with that with you and that Gebler officer? What's the connection between you and him? You know, you sure know a lot about Gebler for some. Alright, I'll tell you. Me and Satan here, we used to live in Solaris. Solaris? You mean where Gabler's from? Right. Solaris calls foreigners lambs. They are used as manual labor. Basically, it's slavery. Slavery? Is that where you met him? Yes, it was there. We worked for the Solaris government for a short while. We learned to decipher their methods and escaped the first chance we had. What's up? Seeing what? You good? Oh, the stuff that they announced? Yeah. The MGSD looks pretty insane. I like the high detail on the head for that. Everything else, I mean, I'm okay on, but like the fact that you can see like the eye cameras and such, pretty cool. Announced today. Oh, like wait, let me check. Like the Witch of Mercury stuff, or is there even more? Let me check. Whoa, 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 whoa! A high grade Macross kit. There's also looks like Super Robot Wars. What the hell? What looks like a solid gold high grade Mazinger, or a great Mazinger. It looks like. Um, some cute new Pokemon kits. Wow, wow, they are just announcing all sorts of stuff today. Oh man, the high, the high grade V fan looks really good. That looks really good. Oh, what else was there? Ooh, figure ice standard common writer. Okay, I kind of want the oh, Mazinger's ear. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Was that because it was all solid gold? I couldn't see the details. Please forgive me. Ooh, Angemon and Blade. So two new figure ice standards. The Blade one looks really good, and it comes with cards. That's really funny. Wow, wow, that's. Wait, there's a 30-minute sisters. This is 30-minute sisters horse girl. Uh, from that one horse girl gotcha game from Cygames. Some pretty cool 30-minute mission stuff. It looks like a giant arm. Yeah, there's the high grade 1/100. Whoa, what is this? Figure Eyes amplified. No way. No way. This is the Blue Eyes White Dragon? There's a Blue Eyes White Dragon kit now. Oh my god. That thing looks ridiculous. Um, anything else new? And that seems to be everything. Wow, that's a lot of cool stuff today, though. Oh, there's some pictures of the new Verka Zeta Gundam. I definitely am gonna get that. Wow, these all look really cool. The announcements from the last few days have been so weird, so like all over the place. Yeah, yeah, same. That's crazy. You were friends with these people? I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since then. This would have been, this would have had to have happened even before then. Probably wouldn't have understood this if I had heard it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Surely you could have told me about this, especially when you had something to do with the people who are backing the Shakhan idiot. I wish you told me sooner. There's nothing I can do about that now. But there's one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will, for our own reasons. Now they've appeared before us. Can't just sit back and do nothing. If need be, I will give my life to stop them. Alright, I understand. But can you elaborate a little bit more? Where is Solaris? What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. As if Solaris is in another location. Like up in the clouds or something. Yes, well. Etranok, the capital of the Solaris Empire, is located in the skies above. Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates. Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship. To Ave, we stowed away on a regular flight to the surface. I came much later than Sigurd did, but I also escaped in the same way. That is the word Solarians used to indicate those who live on the Earth. As I said before, such surface dwellers or Earth dwellers are used for manual labor there. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. Jobs are divided up by who is most suitable. Sometimes people are brainwashed. Brainwashed? I and you, young master, were still an infant. I was used as a test subject. There's probably something they valued inside of me. You too, Doc? No. I was born in the lower city level. Not a complete secret. But I guess I'm a Solarian. You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are. You have no support without people. Pure Solarians are rare. They would not even make up a quarter of Ave's total population. Though they support their country by stealing surface tools. Who is that man? His name is Kar. Karan Romulus. As you know, he's the Kepler commander. Ramses? We call him Kar. In Solaris, there's an officer training school called Jugend. He became the commander after leaving there. He is a lower level citizen, the same as me. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduating he rose to the ranks with unparalleled speed. That man had one ideal: to achieve a consolidation of all his colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had talent, were brought into the army. So you two were picked by Ramses? No, we were not picked by him. We aligned ourselves with him. At that time, we agreed with him. At the time, Ramses was our hope. He had high ideals and wanted to change the system in Solaris. To us test subjects and lower-level citizens, he was truly all that we wished for. A benefactor? Yes, even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideals. Leave. So why was it you wanted to flee from Solaris? We were placed in key military positions by Ramses. Thanks to that, we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the Earth's surface dwellers. The lambs, right? They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs. Drugs that change people's personalities to make them more aggressive and to try out their latent abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drug. Human guinea pigs experimenting on humans? Yes, for example, drive. That drug and all others like it are used now are byproducts of human experimentation. However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited to just that. This drive drug is something that anyone in the Solaris Army can use. At least anyone to the Gebler forces, who is sent to the surface. You read about her, huh? I saw some in her room. No. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs, how low are these guys? Damn. I think I get most of it. Old Maison, go reserve the town hall for us. We'll finish talking there. We're going outside to get some air. I should have been honest with him sooner. It's best not to worry about it. You did all you could at the time. The young one will understand. I'm sure the young master could never have dreamed such a tale. Guess he already knew? Well, now that you ask, yes I did. However, when Sigurd was telling his story, then it was best to stay quiet. Please try and help the young master come to terms with all that he has just heard. Okay. So, the town hall. I think that was the room I was in earlier that was empty. But I need to find... Well, maybe he's just out front of it. Let's finally begin. Oh, yeah. I think this is it. Okay. No? Okay, maybe I need to find, Bart. Oh, is that him? Oh, there you are. This is the music that played at the beginning of the game. Oh. Out of the way, out of the way. Oh. There we go. I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, just so settled. Kind of expected to hear something different. Like that we were childhood rivals or something. That's nothing compared to the story he just told us, is it? Hearing his story has you confused because it was not so simple. There's a time when he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never even heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? I'm not picking on you or blaming you anything on you. What I'm saying is this. If you think about how he feels, you should see why he could not just not talk about this with you till now. Looking at the activities of Solaris toward other countries up until now, it's never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. And as you have seen, their military power is immense. Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war we knew nothing. He knew we could not win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. It's not like we are newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first. Then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank, class, or their skill. Words has changed, but it was still no different from Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better life. In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. Zatan, you think I can beat Gebler? Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later. I suppose so, but even if we were told to the Gebler forces here, there is still Solaris to do. If we are not careful, it is possible that we may get involved in a longer war than that with Shakan. Do you not agree with continuing? Do you not agree that continuing the way we have been going is rather hard on everyone? I think it is time we try to get help from a greater number of people. So defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You could put it that way. What do you mean, you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it is time I did something about it. Okay, so now I need to go to the city hall. Which I'm sure is this. Yay! Okay. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. Grateful. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed? What did you take? Toy boat. I think that's what it was. Put fireworks in it and let it float on the cathedral's lake. I always used to play there. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was the open sea. And I was a fleet commander. Anyway, forget those old stories. We should get started. First, Gabler is the big problem. Yes, Ramses is heading towards achieving his goals. That he is now commander of Gabler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization. And now he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, this situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might. First, let's just concentrate on Shakan. Once he's out of the way and Ave is safe again, we can think about how to deal with Kepler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard force. The problem is how to deal with Kepler in the meantime. They will most likely move at Shakan's request. They're not just going to sit by and watch it quietly. May I have a look at there, please? In short, we want Kepler to leave for a while, at least until we are able to take back the royal capital, Ledovik. These are the Gabler units currently in Ave, correct? The Western Guards. The Royal Capital Defense Force. And units along the front line at the border with Kislev. There are three main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Gabler and Ave forces. Only two of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nissan's border are little more than a surveillance team. In order to recapture the Royal Capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Ledovik. We have some Kislev made gears, correct? Yep, captured some earlier. What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards? Here at the border with Nissan. You see, we'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Ave. But the problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set this into motion? To be sure then, Nissan will have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they will certainly make a move. You're saying that you intend to use Nissan as bait? Doc? Shakan is very sensitive to Nissan's and Kislev's actions. If Nissan starts moving, he will probably leave it up to Kepler, but... Of course, I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. First we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shakan, we'll have to sneak up with our agents already in the city. We're forgetting one thing. Frontline units along Kislev's border. The main strength of Ave's fleet is the battleship Kefenzel. It's been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy. Not feel so down. Simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case scenario, that they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ave's border fleet. The former Ave Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vanderkamp. Vanderkamp. You don't mean the Vanderkamp that was in Jugend. The very same. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. You mean he's stubborn? He is all size and no real military power. Excellent target for pirates. Look, Master, this is not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. He's that much of a musclehead, it'll be fun to taunting him. Young Master. I know. Anyway, Satan, do you think he can strike our gear forces? It's not a problem. Even with Vanderkamp, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Well, now that we know what we're up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Bledevik, we must keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital. So you're suggesting we have another unit? A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. The small force is best. A small force? What if Faye leads a group of gears there? Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you all in this. I'll do it. Yes, let me do it. When do we leave? Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now. Aw. Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. Really grateful. Faye, Satan. Yeah. There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain. Well put, young master. Good morning. What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Or are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous. Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Well, it's almost time. Yeah. Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you are through preparing. Can I, like, save? Let me get a quick break in, and then we'll get this started. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Yep. Our comrades in Nasan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned. We'll wait for the right moment, then head for the palace in the Yggdrasil. Got it. But avoid any unnecessary deaths. This especially goes for the Ave troops, and also the people from Gebler. Yes, we understand. I guess I'm going to raise some hell in my voxel, then. We're counting on you. Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty. Put it out. Bart's fine. Great Mother of Nasan. Hey, you know I hate that title. Ha ha ha. Well, we're out of here. Okay, good luck. Marguerite and Bartholomew. You two brings my hopes up. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Ave were called Fatima, the royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous reigns or eras. I'm looking forward to the day when, as the great mother of Nasan's sect, will take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. What? Hey, hold on, I hate talking about queens in romance. Bart and I are best friends. Haha, marriage is the best friend. Yeah. Oh god. Well, Marguerite, you are maturing into a beautiful woman. I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer. Stop it. You're embarrassing me. Freya. Each squad of gears take off in order from here to avoid being picked up. We'll meet at the Rockies by the border tomorrow at 1200. Got it? Okay. Rockies. Like... So the warship is outdated. You're only going in as a small unit. It's going to be a tough fight, but you could change Ave's future. I'm counting on you. Leave it up to us, young master. We'll drag Vanderkamp's tail around and around. Right, son? Don't call me son, because you sure ain't my pops. Well, young master, we promise to make something out of this battle. I'm surprised I haven't seen that one on the Xenoquotes Twitter account. Wait, it's odd for me to say this since I'm the one who got you involved. But be careful, okay? You too. If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me. Don't jinx yourself, it's not like you. But I'll take care of them, don't worry. Yep, that is certainly hot cider. Let's go! ¿Qué pasa? Oh, aren't you going to rest up a little? Alright. At long last we are heading to Vledovik tomorrow. He is the prince, our master. Our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I'd always felt that it was an awful pity, but despite that, I tried my best to raise him as the crown prince. However, looking back, I might have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life. It might have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. I must be the most terrible minder ever. Dear Lord Mazan, I hardly think that is right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He is a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures. I believe you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so. Oh, my good Dr. Yuzuki. Nothing for now. I need to rest up, so I assume I need to go here. Yep. Or do I need to rest somewhere else? Somewhere else. Hey. Is that a Nopon? Is that like a prototype Nopon? God, I hope that's what that's where Nopon came from. Where am I supposed to go? The door over here. Well, that's... Where's Sig? uh... Maybe I can actually go up the ladder? I guess if he's not at the helm, we're probably not in motion, right? So... Alright. Oh, yep. Why such a glum face? Tomorrow is our first return to your castle in 12 years. Journey to the castle. We get through the get the royal palace back. Guess I'm going to be the king. Very suited for it, am I? We'll get used to it. Listen, Sid. Yes? Guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? Doesn't have to be me. I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite, not as the royalty of our country, as just normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you, because it's your home. Because it's my home? Yes. For that we must take Shakan down tomorrow, correct? Right. Then let's do it. First, you need to take a bath. A bath? You don't look like a king at all. You're facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance. Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I was a king or not. That is that, this is this. But someone was waiting. That one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. You're a great man. Get out of control, stop him. I don't care how, just stop him. Help. Did he die? Wrong. Like he just had a nightmare. That's that same dream again, was it? No. Car. Keeping is not very becoming, you know. Tell the boy that you were after a fight in the tournament. Go right away. He resembles you greatly. You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know what you are up to. Don't you dare think about plotting against him. You stay out of it. Well, I see the news has already reached you. Usually you're the first to hear about everything. Don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I have go a long way. Back a long way. Oh? What's up? Is that a dolphin man? No, for a moment I thought I caught some unnatural sounds. You're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there. But it's not from the surface. From under the sand. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ave. Haven't heard anything about a new ship, even from the spies in Ave Nigel HQ. France, can you try and confirm what it is? One moment. I need to... I'm doing something important. I can't catch it again. It could have been a sand whale. Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. That's the Royal Capital's Defense Forces frequency. There, on the surface layer. Detecting sounds of anchors being weighed in, engines being activated. The Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing. We also intercepted a transmission from the patrol at the border of Kislev. We're requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we've really raised some hell on the border. Alright, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship. Young Master, I have an awfully bad feeling about this. You be very careful. It's alright, old Maison. Oh shit. What? This little girl's our commanding officer? He's said to be an elite from out of Jugend. He returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation. And empty-handedly, I hear. Those souvenirs from the commander, huh? Yep, what a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. You there, is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Ooh, scary. You don't care much for rank. We don't care much for rank, either. Just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. Ah, this jerk's just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be jealous? Hey, shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. That's how it is. So don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. I can't tell what it is, what it can do just by looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. The new model gear called Xenogears. That's for officers of use only. It's said that people with normal mental power can't operate it. So she's still a Jugend regardless of having no ability? This looks like fun. See what she can do. Over the mountain peak, there's no time to waste. Deploy. Oh, come on. Oh god. Great. All the enemies. Okay. Okay. Oops. Come on. Yeah. Oh, come. Ah! That wasn't enough? No, cut. Oh my god. Oh, oh no. Oh, I'm so close. Come on. What? Faye, what are you doing? Faye, come on. Jesus Christ. Please. Oh, thank God. Oh, thanks. Okay. Oh, I am up. What? Oh. Can I, like, run? Oh. No! Thank God. Okay. That's up to date. Yep. Yep. Okay. Hey, a Gabler Gear unit. What? Let me handle this. But we don't have time. While we're wasting time here, Bart's team is already on their way to the castle. Hurry. That gear, don't tell me it's Faye. Is that him, the guy from before? Yep, that's him, alright. Good, it's time for a rematch. Don't fall behind, sister. You're in the way, why don't you stay over there and just watch? Yeah, we can take care of these guys on our own. Sorry about that. Get out of the way. Yeah, all of you. Hold, I haven't given out any orders to attack yet. That's one. Nice. Next. Nice. There's a little tank here. Hmm. There we go. One more? I guess all that would be left is Ellie. Why am I losing to a lamb? Something's wrong. Way wrong. Vance, get a hold of yourself. Oh yeah? I just need more. I need more drive. I can't do it. I can't fight Faye, but the only thing left is to use the drive. But what are you doing? Don't worry. Just the drive. drive will just readjust to your balance and make you feel good. I don't want it. I don't want to use it. Oh, Jesus. You have no recollection? There were no records on mental enhancement drug use up until now. Then it was sudden. She's probably the type that can't handle the drive. It probably caused her lapse in delirium. And in her loss of self-control, you mean an unconscious burst of pent-up antipathy? But everyone has that. That why the innate ability is so high? Yes, what did the commander call those girls again? It's probably higher than they are. And it's just an instantaneous jump in numerical value. We can't use her as a test subject in front of Eric. But if we can't manage it, there is so much potential. We'll leave you to the Bureau. Stay at your residence until further notice. Don't worry, you have power worthy of the Chosen Ones. Those weak people's fault for not being able to withstand your powers. Please stop it. Oh, Jesus. Any more driving, you'll waste your mind. I don't care, I'm already messed up as it is. Stop this now, Vance. I'll handle it. That voice. Ellie. Ellie, is that you? Hey, what are you doing? You shouldn't be here. Ellie, your face. What's wrong? Don't tell me you're using that personality-changing drug that Bart told us about. It has nothing to do with you. Would you quit trying to be so friendly? Wow, did you see that? Those are air rods. Air rods. Minimum ether response offensive drones, commonly known as air rods. Within Gebler, there are only a handful of people capable of using them. From right here, it should be only people that come from the elements class. But isn't it like a side effect of the drive? It's no big deal, right? No, the drive can only draw upon the potential that already exists in her. We're looking at the real thing, boys. Yeah, it's funnel time, huh? This reminds me of the Rafflesia, but this, of course, came before the Rafflesia. Maybe the Rafflesia is a reference to it? Really, stop it. Why must we fight? Why? It's obvious. It's divine providence. We are the chosen people, the able. Our purpose of existence is to subordinate the surface-dwelling lambs. Those who stand in our way must be eliminated. Oh boy. They have the advantage in terms of physical attack. Well, you snap out of it. Your emotions are being controlled by the drug. This is my true nature. There is no other. It's a lie. You once felt responsible, blaming yourself for causing the incident in the Han by landing there. You were considerate of me when I was troubled. The real you would never say anything like that. Talk as if you would know, yet you know nothing. Writhe, dance, die and rot in obscurity here. Ellie, must I fight you? Okay. Noted. Jesus. Okay. Already? Thought I had more time. She's just getting faster, huh? What? You're kidding me. No, come on. Stop. How is this fair? I wish I could do constant combos. Looks like it's over for you. I'll put you out of your misery now. Fear not. In return for treating me so kindly, I will kill you painlessly. Farewell, Faye. Ah, my head. What happened? There's something wrong with Ellie. We'll probably stop her now. Ellie, wake up and snap out of it. Silence, impertinent fool. I will not listen to a lamb. That's not true. No, I don't want this. Are you okay? Ellie, what? Are the effects of the drug wearing off? Is that it? Ellie, what is that what's happening? Shut up. I have no need for outward appearances of compassion. Say. Help. This isn't me. Hang in there, Ellie. Don't let go of your true self. Flashing lights warning. Jesus. Ellie! Ugh. Ellie, why? I warned you. That's the next time we meet, we'd be enemies. But there's no reason for you to do this to yourself just so you can fight. There's no reason for you and I to fight. None at all. There's another choice. I'm a Solaris officer. I can't turn my back on my mission. Why did you have to use the drive? Well, I mean, I've seen worse. That's just the first time in this game. I didn't want to. When I use it, I change. I feel like I'm dominated by some unknown power that I never wanted. I mean, you can just look at episode 1 of Gao Gai Gar. There's a power in me I don't want to admit, but I want to protect my allies, so I had no choice but to use the drive. Ellie, you're the same as me. Same? Probably. Because I knew you ever since I first met you. Probably because our problems were so similar. I'm here for you. May not be much, but at least I can relate to how you feel, Ellie. What? You're saying we lick each other's wounds? No, that's not... Well, I guess I am. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not being fair, am I? No, I'm just pessimistic. But even so, it's better than worrying about it yourself. Okay. You won't change your mind? Please, don't look so sad. I have no choice. It's my only home. I have to go. My friends are waiting for me. Can't get out of the army, Ellie. That look doesn't suit you at all. Gotta hurry. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. A bit of a shorter stream compared to the other one, but make sure I wake up in time for work. So we'll be back at some point. Check. Saturday for some Fortnite and Sunday for some Katamari. So Xenogears will continue next week. But thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. I will see you around. Bye-bye.